It's Wednesday, February 5, I believe, 2025. This is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading, and I'm sorry to bore you with these evidentiary videos, but this is behind my mailbox here at the county road. And this is more fake vandalism erosion. And you can clearly see the rocks sticking out from where they destroyed this foundation, this channel. Look. So here is the rock sticking out because they removed the soil right here. You'd see they removed the soil from underneath the rock to cause the rock to form, to pull out. Here. It should all be covered in moss and grass. All here and here. And here you can see the rock here. You can see how they cut the roots over here, expose the roots, and you see all the little holes there. Chop, chop, chop. These are energy weapons all along here. And and you can see the roots here. They're destroying the property. Oh, and look at where they put the soil. Look, inside the culvert. All the rock and soil that was here, look, all inside the culvert here to cause it to stop up. And look at the rock here, look, right here. All of this was in, all of this rock here was in the support. And it's all now inside the culvert. You see here? They chopped the wall and stuck it inside the culvert here. So this is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading, exposing one criminal at a time. And thank you, subscriber, for commenting that Sam Gabbard, who left that disgusting, predatory comment on my last video, is likely part of the handler group. And, you know, I have a local telephone book, and I looked, and his name is not there. See, this is what they're doing here. They're cutting into the wall here, exposing this root. This is not naturally occurring. Here, look. All along here. They're just literally destroying the property. Everywhere. And actually, all of this that has happened to the county, and this is what they've done here. I have repaired this so many times from them digging this out. I have put rock, you could see rock in there, soil, leaves, everything. They keep digging it out, digging this out, digging this out over here. It's everywhere. They're just literally destroying the property. And they sit around, laugh about it, think it's funny. And that's Sam Gabbard, who I blocked from the channel. If he's part of the handler group, as a subscriber said, that's a good point. I believe that is certainly a possibility. He might even be related to the Judge Executive Gabbard, although Gabbard is a familiar name around here. I looked in the phone book, and there are a couple of pages of Gabbards. And again, the phone book is not indicative to whom we actually have in the county, because your name is only going to be in the phone book if you have a landline. And there are a lot of people that don't have a landline. You know, like me. It's too expensive to have a landline here. And I also don't have TV. So a lot of times that goes into the packet, your landline and TV. And this is what they've done here. They've planted all this. They planted all of this. This is all newly planted. It's all the way up the entire driveway. They've planted it everywhere. They're digging everything up here. And it's heartbreaking because I put everything into this property. I put so much money into it to make it look beautiful. And I had high hopes of living here for the rest of my life. And I have no interest in being here. And what they've done to my property is absolutely despicable. And, you know, I'll say it again. I normally wouldn't mention it. But the former owner, Travis Sparks, built this beautiful village. And I have the before and after photos. And this is what they're doing to the tree here, too. They're tearing the bark off the tree to expose the roots. But I'm going to show you what they're doing to his sign. So in his memory, on this side of the property, I purchased a sign that says Travis Sparks Way to honor him. And these criminals are digging out underneath the concrete support. You know, the concrete that supports the actual pole. I was out here cleaning yesterday because these criminals are really tearing up the property. And look at what they're doing here. I mean, this was covered in soil. And they're tearing up the property here, all over here, just the way they're doing across the street. I'll show you what they're doing to the trees. They're causing the trees to die out here. Oh yeah, my neighbors, this is the property that my neighbors wanted. But look at all the trees that have fallen down here. You can see it's like witch lines, right? You see one there, going around the entire property. They've torn down all the trees. I had this totally cleaned up. We didn't have such bad weather that all of these trees should be down like that. So basically what they're doing is they're lining the property with witchcraft. And look at what they're doing to the trees here. Let me show you. You see that? And they're digging underneath the tree here. And they have totally destroyed this. I spent thousands of dollars cleaning this land. And they are tearing it up. Just totally tearing it up. This is the 1.67 acres that my neighbors were arguing with me about, that they still haven't produced a survey because it's not theirs. They thought that I would be so stupid that when the former owner passed away, that the new owner would be so dumb as to believe that it was their property when it wasn't. How evil. How greedy. Evil and greedy these people are. Yes, I know, guineas. Look at my guineas over there. They see me walking up the block and they followed me. They're like my little watchdogs. Come on, guys, let's go back home. Come, let's go back home. I actually walked out here to see if there was any mail, but there isn't. But here, this is Judge Shane Gabbard's slop job. Look. Look at his slop job. He hired somebody to do this. He paid to have this slop mess done while digging up my driveway. You notice how it blurs? Yeah, this is Judge Shane Gabbard's work of art. And I wonder if Sam Gabbard is related to him. Do you think he's related, everybody? Here, let me just zoom this back out again. But anyway, here's the guineas. And look at what they've done to... this was a very nice little sitting area that I had here. And they have destroyed. Look at what they've done to the trees here. This little sitting area. They tore the bark off of everything. They made everything dark. They picked at it with their energy weapons. Look. And we'll give a shout out again to Sheriff Daniel Isaacs, the sellout. Criminal. Yeah, you are a criminal. Yeah, you are. Crime pays in Jackson County, Kentucky. Yeah, they like to bully senior citizens here, senior citizen women. They get off on it. They get their little rocks off on it because they're weedy boys. They can't even show their faces. They're so evil and greedy. So evil and greedy, these little weenie boys around here. Warring against a woman. Oh my goodness, yeah. These are real men. Real men protect women. Real men protect women. Not losers like the gang stalkers. There are no real men around here. All the men around here are evil, weak losers. Anyway, there's my rant again. Oh, look at you guys. Oh, here they come. Look, they're so funny. Come on, guys, come back. Come back. I was only there for a minute. I wanted to take a picture over there, guys. And my birdies are hanging out in here. But I haven't had my coffee yet this morning. And there's something else I wanted to mention. Oh, and thank you. I think it was Con Artist that looked up the Kentucky law or the postal law for mail theft. And it's actually a felony. It's a Class D felony for stealing mail. But these criminals, they don't care. They don't care if it's a felony. They commit felonies and misdemeanors and crimes all the time. Stalking is a felony. Thefts, burglary. How about animal cruelty? Theft of animal. I mean, the amount of crimes is off the charts. So anyway, I've got a low battery light. I'll show you what else they did. This box was inside the building when I moved here, and it was in perfect condition. Otherwise, why would I put it out here, right? So the three masons cut their little triangle in it. You see? They cut a triangle in it. And these chairs were in mint condition like this, and they are meant to repel water because they're natural materials. Well, now this is the third chair I've had, and they have totally removed the paint, the bases, and the seat. So anyway, my nose is running, and I've got to go. Got to have a cup of coffee this morning. Thank you all for listening, and thank you all for your comments. I mean, some of you guys are just so amazing, and I so appreciate it because I know you're going through your own stuff. You know, life is tough. We're all targeted people. And I really appreciate your listening, hitting the thumbs up, sharing the videos. And what's so important to me is knowing that new people are out there watching my videos and are being validated. They're telling me that I have had this happen to me, and one person thought they were going crazy. No, you're not crazy. These people are lunatics. This is a full-blown psychological operation. It's communism. It's hatred against women. They hate women. I'll just give you a quote from the former sheriff, Paul Hayes. You know what he told me when I moved here? He first told me, he said, you know, you should get yourself a gun and a dog. And then another time when I reported something happening here, he said, you know, you need to get yourself a gun and a dog and a husband. You mean to tell me that in order to live in Jackson County, Kentucky as a single female, I have to be married? Really? I have to be married to live here and not be harassed? Well, that sounds like a huge civil rights lawsuit, doesn't it? Former Sheriff Hayes. Huge. Anyway, I'm going to get off my high horse right now and go have a cup of coffee. And I will talk to you guys later.